Hey guys, so when you think leather cases, the first brand that comes to mind is probably Sena. Well, it just released a new line of 9.7 iPad Pro cases, and the Vettra 360 is one of them. Because, well, the 360. But are spinning iPads and beautiful, luscious, tasty leather worth it? Let's check it out. The Vettra 360 is wrapped in a soft leather exterior with a small embossed logo on the back, and there's also a satisfying leather smell to it too. The inside of the flap is lined with a non-slip rubber, almost as if you're holding a basketball. And of course your iPad sits in luxury, wrapped with microfiber lining inside the case. To install, just go on one edge first and pop the opposite corners in place. The power button is covered but soft to push, speaker holes on the top don't affect audio, and a generous cutout for the headphones. The same coverage on the volume buttons, and also a cutout for the side mic. Similar speaker holes on the bottom, and a lightning cutout that will fit slightly oversized cables. But note that the smart connector is covered. The camera is covered by the flap, but has its own cutout on the inside of the case. And yes, the front flap does provide auto on-off capabilities, but with all that leather, it does come a bit of size and weight, almost tripling in thickness, but nothing too heavy you can't use with a single hand, which I'd mainly attribute to the grippy front flap that helps with drop prevention. As the name states, the case does rotate 360 degrees, which works in conjunction with the front flap's included grooves that offer specific viewing angles. Thanks to the rubber lining, the case sits firmly in place without sliding off. Even if you tried, it's like trying to wipe the floor with a basketball. That shit's impossible. It's definitely one of my favorite design features, and it stood its ground in my sophisticated poke test, not losing its position no matter how hard I poked. And that goes for both angles that the flap is designed for. But we all know you're a rebel, and that's okay, because you can set the case at any angle you want thanks to that rubber, even completely vertical. This makes it easier to view videos of yourself, writing a poem about yourself, wasting time on Twitter, set it in portrait mode and pretend to read, or even take dinosaur selfies. But maybe you want to actually do something productive. The front flap has a fold in it to set the case in a lower touch typing position. It's one set angle but is comfortable to type at, and is great for drawing if you have the Apple Pencil. Thankfully, no matter how hard I push and actually try to break the angle, it doesn't let me down. Damn triangles, am I right? Oh, and when you're done drawing, the case does include an elastic loop that holds your pencil tightly in place. It also passed my sophisticated shake test, but it does simply slide in and out when you need it. The 360 degrees also accounts for protection of the iPad, as the front cover also covers the screen. It has a built-in magnet to keep it from flapping, but also helps with drop protection to keep the case closed. This is so 360 that even the camera cutout is covered. If you do want to access it though, you'll have to slant the case upwards to reveal it and be the coolest kid at the concert with your iPad. Yes, it also works in portrait mode because who doesn't love a good vertical shot? My only concern is with the placement of the pencil holder. For one, it sits right at the front between the case and the table when in typing view, meaning it's banging up on the table when you use it, and if you decide to take it out, there's nowhere to set it after without it rolling away. It costs $90 US, it comes in this beautiful brown, black, and a red option. Now if you're a fan of leather and you find that you set your iPad down a lot when you use it, the Vettra 360 actually looks, feels, and acts classy while adding additional functionality to make tabletop usage a lot easier. Well, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below and let me know what cases you'd like me to review next. I rest my case.